Hello everybody, I am Merisu the Art Sheep, and thank you so much for watching today's video, and happy Valentine's Day today! Yay! So, because it is Valentine's Day, whatever that means, honestly I just kind of watched the anime Romeo X Juliet all day, and also listened to a whole bunch of HONEYWORKS songs, and also watched the HONEYWORKS movies. So yeah, that's all I pretty much do. Anyway, moving on, because it is Valentine's Day, I thought I would draw my original characters, Azura Shiraboshi and Akira Koeyuki, from my original series, Blue Song. So, for those who are newer to my channel, who might not know what Blue Song is an original series that I created that I've actually put on hold. It's just a simple slice of life story about a girl who wants to become a pop star, but she's kind of conflicted between that lifestyle and a nice, cozy, simple, plain lifestyle with her boyfriend, Akira. So she kind of has to choose between the two of them. It's a very simple story, nothing spectacular or that unique or even that special. So it's very generic, I'd say. But despite that, I feel like it has a lot of potential. Unlike my ever original series, which has been nuked, Monogatari no Halos, which has now become Tales of Halos, that one was a mess, and I just had to start it all over from the ground up, and I have to figure out what characters to delete, which ones to keep, and which plot elements to keep, blah 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 blah. A lot of it was very silly. But Blue Song, that one actually does have potential to actually become something more, maybe even make money. Now, will it make money? I have no idea, but it does have the potential. So because of that, I am put it on hold, and I am working on my original series, Revolution of Full Color, and that is the one that I am creating currently to get experience points in this game of life of drawing manga. So yeah, because of that I put the series on hold. But since it is Valentine's Day, I usually like to take this opportunity to draw them. Well, actually, I mostly take this opportunity to draw Azura, and that is because February 14th is actually her birthday, and that is her in-series birthday, but also her creation birthday. So 6 years ago, actually, I created her to be an original character for some Carve Vanguard fanfiction. Yeah, I know, really interesting. And I waited about a month, probably. I drew her in February. I don't know exactly what day in February, but I just made her in-series birthday, February 14th, because it's the day of love. And Azura is a very loving person. But anyway, so I waited about a month to upload it, and then I uploaded her, and then I didn't really do anything with her for a year. Until I think about a year later, I wanted to have an original character, a new one, to kind of take a break from Monogatari no Halos as it was known back then. And so I thought maybe I should come up with a new character, but then I remembered I had Azura, and she was very nice, and I was actually really starting to like her plot. I was rereading the Carve Vanguard fiction that I made, and I actually liked what I came up with. So I did what I always do, and when I have an idea that's connected to something that's already canon and media, I will then take that and try to cut out the canon media and recreate it to become completely my own. I actually did the same thing with Kyla, the main character, of course they're all original, for Tales of Halos. She was originally some Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal fanfiction character. These characters are all sounding so cool, I know. But she was originally some Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal fanfiction character, and I liked her plot so much that I removed all the elements of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, created my own characters that were based off of the characters of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and I went on from there. That's half the reason why Monogatari no Halos needs to be rewritten, because there's too many characters. So, yeah. But for Blue Song, that was way easier because I just completely removed the elements of where carving was mentioned and gave the characters, well, the only characters that were already in the Carve Vanguard fanfiction was her cousin and her parents. And as I was coming up with Blue's song, I of course kept a cousin and her parents, but I really wanted to give her a boyfriend. And as I was kind of thinking, okay, how should I go about making this into an original story, I kind of had like a dream where I thought of the entire plot, and I thought of a boyfriend. He was inspired sort of off of Satoru Anishi from Carve Vanguard, and I kind of just took it from there. Akira's design is based off of Satoru's and also several other characters, and I just kind of created him for Blue's songs. So I actually kind of like the metaphor. He was basically created to be Azura's boyfriend, but she wouldn't exist without him because his entire world was created. Her entire world was created because of him. So it's kind of like a, you know, I'm created for you, you're created for me, blah 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 metaphor. Anyway, so because this is her creation birthday and her in-universe birthday, I like to draw her. Poor Kyla. I actually don't remember when I created her. I think it was in August in 2011. No, 2011 or 2012. I don't remember per se, but either way, I can't remember the exact date. So I just made her in-series birthday, December 31st, and I actually never ended up drawing anything for her. But Azura, I've actually drawn several pictures of. I didn't draw anything for her first anniversary because I hadn't done anything with her. Her second one, I drew one, and then I think her third one, several of them I actually didn't draw pictures exactly for her anniversary. I just drew a picture near it, and I made it the anniversary picture. But I have sort of drawn one for each year. Anyway, talking more about the drawing right now. So the pose I just came up with is a very simple princess being carried by her prince. I showed this to my friend Lydia, and she was like, "Oh, Azura looks so happy," and I'm like, "Yes, because she has everything she needs. Her frizzy hair prince, and she's being carried by him." And honestly, that's why I like these two. They're just so adorable and sweet. Their story is very just cute per se, and I like it. It doesn't have as much, like, in Blue Song, it's kind of a romance comedy with some drama at the end. So, of course, there's drama, and they have arguments and stuff like that. But it's not like a love triangle kind of situation. I actually don't really care. I do like love triangles. I mean, there's nothing more nicer than, you know, two guys fighting over the same girl, especially if they're hot. But at the same time, it's just like, if it's not done right, I don't care for it. So, anyway, I came up with this princess being carried by the prince pose. It's not the best. I still have trouble with these things. The most thing that looks weird is Akira's hand, the one that's under her leg. That one's drawn like totally whacked, but this was just something very quick that I did for Valentine's Day. In fact, it only took me 4 hours to draw this entire picture, so this was a very fast thing, which is good because I actually held this off to the last minute because I really want to work on Revolution full color and also a few other things. I actually wanted to do a Disney princess speed paint. I'm not sure about, well, not a Disney princess speed paint, but a princess illustration. I decided to put that off because that's going to be a really big thing, and I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that. I also wanted to draw the characters from Scooby-Doo because that horrible monstrosity from hell known as Velma just finished, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of draw the real characters, but I sadly didn't have time for that because, like I said, I really do want to get to Revolution full color, and so far I have to say it's looking nice, and I'm very proud of how it's going. Okay, so for Akira's t-shirt, I just noticed I made it blue. So actually, funny thing about Akira and Azura is they got very old reference sheets. I made the last newest ones in 2018, and I think Akira's even before that. They don't have, like, Azura's got one main one, and then I remade main one that was made in 2018, and then she's got two evers for two different outfits. So she doesn't actually have that much in the way of reference sheets. Meanwhile, Akira just has two. The very first one that I made when I created him for the very first time, and then one ever newer one that was made, I think, in, I don't know, I'm not sure if it was 2018 or before that. Point being is that they're both very old and outdated. And in the his reference sheet, he's wearing a turtleneck with a short sleeve shirt over it. I actually don't like that. I was in a turtleneck turtleneck stage back then, and I just wanted to give everybody turtlenecks, and I like the idea of him wearing a turtleneck, but not with a shirt over it. So because of that, I'm going to change his outfit. But for this illustration, I gave him a blue t-shirt over it to kind of match Azura's pink sweater. I think this is actually the first illustration I made with Azura wearing pink. I did draw a lot of mini illustrations for like a thing that I was doing called Azura's Closet, where I drew a bunch of her outfits. And she was wearing like at least 2 outfits, I think, that had pink in it, or at least didn't have blue in it. But I thought it'd be really fun to draw her in pink, so it would kind of pop and also fit with the Valentine's Day theme. Also, because the shading that I was kind of going for was actually kind of a mixture between Sojo and then smooth cell shaded. I always have to say that slow because it's such a tongue twister. So I thought giving him a blue t-shirt would kind of make a nice parallel. I first thought it wasn't going to work, but in the end it did. I had a lot of fun coloring Azura's skirt, like for real. I don't know why, but for some reason it was really fun. Yeah, so like that's really pretty much, I think I said everything that I can mostly say. I think the one thing that I didn't like about this drawing, you'll see it later in a few minutes, is the background. I wish I could have done better, but I wasn't really thinking of any ideas, and like I said, I really wanted to get back to work on Revolution of Full Color, and I do want to do a few other things that are in my real life too, so because of that I just kind of rushed through it. And it was also like it's Valentine's Day as I'm recording this audio, so hopefully I can get this drawing out before Valentine's Day is, well, it's still Valentine's Day, it's not over. At the very least it should be out by tomorrow, which might be today for you, but hopefully it comes out on the 14th. Like I said, for Valentine's Day I pretty much just listen to HONEYWORKS songs, watch Romeo X Juliet, although I'm not sure if that one might be happening today. I usually actually binge watch the entire show and finish it on Valentine's Day. This time I didn't do that, and I kind of feel guilty, to be honest, because I enjoyed watching that for Valentine's Day so much. Last year I think I drew them for Valentine's Day. That was really nice. I had a lot of fun with that illustration. I think I did a speed paint of that, and I'll link it somewhere in my description, actually. That was a hard year last year. My mom got really sick, but thank you, she's a lot better now, so that's good. Anyway, like I said, I mostly listen to HONEYWORKS songs. I love the HONEYWORKS movies. I love the HONEYWORKS songs. I actually first found them through the song I Know Scenario, which I didn't know was a HONEYWORKS song. And then I saw 2 Evers, I think, that I didn't know were HONEYWORKS songs. I think it was, it wasn't The Solution for Jealousy. What was it? Was it Lovesick. Diagnosed as Lovesick. I saw the cover, English dub cover by Judy Thomic, and then I saw 2 more songs, Mean Season or something else, and it was from there I was sold. I started looking into it, and then I found out they were all connected. Well, the I Know Scenario one isn't, but it's made by HONEYWORKS. I mean, and then there was the series, the Confess Your Love Committee, and I started watching all the songs. In fact, HONEYWORKS is the band I own the most songs to. Well, yeah, it's the most band. The most songs that I've made by just an artist in general, I think it still is HONEYWORKS. I think I own like over 100 songs with them. I think it's gonna safe to say 120. I don't know, I have to take out a few because there are some English dub covers by Jeffrey Z and his amazing crew. They do awesome English dubs. Check them out, of the HONEYWORKS songs. And then the second person I think I've listened to the most and owned that many songs is Amelie. I think I own about over 100 for her too. So yeah, quite a bit. Anyway, as you can see, I really want to talk about HONEYWORKS. But we're coming to the end of the drawing, and I pretty much done everything that I've done. And yeah, like I said, it isn't much, just something really simple and really fast and really cute that I thought I would draw for this Valentine's season. And I hope you enjoy, and I will hopefully see you again real soon. Bye!